Morning, everybody. We're almost at the halfway point of 2022. Great stuff. Certainly looking forward to a strong second half of the year. I know a lot of you are on a break at the moment or going on your holiday shortly. It's well deserved. Enjoy it, recharge, and certainly looking forward to having you back and finishing the year strong. A topic of discussion in the past week has been about motivation or lack of motivation, whether it was you, your team, or even your sales roster for the principals that I work with. And I find that topic of motivation a really interesting topic, having been a principal for so long, and I've found that I've always been fairly motivated myself. The question I've asked a lot of you is, are we born with motivation, or can you learn it? Can you teach it? Will people get motivated by what you say? 2021, everyone was motivated. It was easy to be motivated. It was enjoyable. The office environment was buzzing. It was positive. Buyers wanted us. They needed us. Sellers were thankful and surprised at the prices we got them. The commissions were rolling in. It was enjoyable. And as you can see with this year, with the correction, it's almost the opposite. Buyers are retracting, buyers are pulling out, they're not committing, they're putting in silly offers. You've got sellers who remain unrealistic and heads in the clouds, and they're being difficult, blaming photos and the inspection times and stupid things like that, which we knew was going to happen. But one thing I want you to consider is, what's your level of motivation in this type of market? For me, that was always a good indication of how individuals and teams performed. When things were a bit more challenging, that's when you could see who was actually motivated or not. It's no different to those mornings you don't want to get out of bed, but people will get out of bed early and they'll get into their rhythm, they'll get to the gym, they'll have their morning routine, and nothing changes. It's the same as this market. Those who are making the calls now, those who stick to the process, those who are doing the work, those who accept it's a bit more challenging, but continue to drive their business forward, for me, that's motivation. So, when you think about last year and this year, ask yourself, are you a motivated person? Are you naturally getting after it when you go to work? Or are you more on it's getting too hard, it's the market, I'm just going to sit back, I can't do anything more than this, the office hasn't sold much, the vendor's unrealistic, there's no buyers. What sort of person are you? Are you the motivated type that's going to, regardless of the conditions, continue to drive your business forward and prospect, try to find qualified buyers, build your database, and get on the phones? Or are you the type of agent who's only motivated when things are going well? Real estate, and I said this to a number of you, has been an incredible business for me. I started obviously young, I worked my ass off, I deserved my success. It was tough, it was grueling, and I made a lot of money. I had all the material things I wanted, not that it made me happy, but it's been an incredible vehicle for my life. It's taught me other things, behaviors on how to get fit, relationships with people, how to read a room, how to invest. It's taught me so many things, and it can teach, if it hasn't already, and I'm sure it's taught you a lot already, but it can also teach you and give you everything you need, this business can. My point is this: regardless of the conditions of the market, if you're not naturally motivated, I'd like to try to inspire you or teach you that this is the time to stay motivated. Don't look for excuses, do the work. It'll come back in spades and pay you dividends, maybe not next month, maybe not in spring, but somewhere down the track, you'll get paid back for the work that you do when the others don't want to do it. If it was easy, everybody would do it. So I knew that whether the market was strong or weak, I wanted to work when it was challenging more than anybody, because I knew that it would come back down the track, and it did. The other point I'd say that is, anything good in life, whether you're trying to get fit, learn a language, or become a really good salesperson, you have to sacrifice something if you want to get good at it. Usually it's time, usually it's effort, but if you do those things, good things often come. For me, that was enough motivation. When I knew those things, that was enough for me to know that even if people even if it's hard to find qualified buyers or motivated sellers, I'm still going to go out and try to find them, because I knew that if I do that, I'll get things back. I hope that makes sense. Stay motivated if you're not a naturally motivated person, or get motivated if you're not a naturally motivated person. And for those of you who are naturally motivated, you certainly know what you have to do. My point is, get after it, keep going, stay on it. Good things will come. Have a great weekend.